I even
basically
started
there's somebody-
dancing, but we came here at night for one thing and one thing
I
only.
heard there's a Kendrick Lamar special. Is that true? No problem? All right, I'm excited, man. I don't even know what I ordered. I just asked for the Kendrick Lamar special.
The manager ended up ordering us 4 dishes for $66 total. And of course, the first dish he ordered us was the New Ho King House Special Fried Rice. They gave
So basically, for people who don't know what that is, that was basically just a basically people have been going to the restaurant that there was a New Hong Kong, whatever it's called. The joint that Kendrick Lamar said in the Euphoria video, since after he didn't mention that restaurant in the song, of course Drake in the Family Matters, he shot a video inside that restaurant, but people been going to it, shooting videos, doing repurposing the song, the Kendrick Lamar Jones, speeding it up, doing different little music videos in front of the restaurant. Even like the dude just said that was a Chinese dude here in the restaurant ordering different little dishes and just said he want the Kendrick Lamar special. So the restaurant is leaning into the beef.
I think they added that on there.
Yeah, they added it to it, the Kendrick Lamar special, whatever the case may be. So it's just people, and it's in Toronto. So I guess it kind of, and I listened to, what was I listening to? Once I was listening to Academics, and he was talking to somebody from Toronto that kind of do the same thing that he do, but it's the Toronto version. So the dude was kind of even saying, like, that's not a restaurant you kind of want to be going to just lollygagging. Like, that's kind of low key, like the spot for trappers only. And that's realistically how, you know, like early in Drake's career where he probably couldn't move the right way. That's how he got caught slipping, because you were in the wrong spot, not moving right. So people just running in that joint, just kind of treating it like it's like almost like a monument at this point. It is kind of like almost like, dang, it's kind of crazy how people just kind of do anything realistically for the content. So I'm trying to create content. People kind of just do crazy things. But anyway, in other stories, real quick, it was a picture that was going viral, and I am using it for the cover of this project. Was Moneybag Yo. It was a picture of the people. It was, they were saying it was Moneybag Yo. It was a throwback picture of Moneybag Yo. It was a dude. He literally looked just like Moneybag Yo, but it was a
Oh, it's not him.
It's not him. It's a new, like, this picture was a new picture. Like, this dude looked like that right now. So somebody, whoever, I guess they was trying to lean into after they seen the picture go.
Definitely look throwbackish.
Yeah, so, but it was a dude. So the crazy thing is, the joint tried to lean into it. They try to lean into it, and this, matter of fact, where the joint at? My mixtapes, because they try to, my mixtapes be throwing me off. They be just with it. They be posting anything at this point. Like, they don't even.
No sources, no.
Nah, but it was a joke. It was a video of the dude. He was in the car and he was trying to make it, and they was asking him about Ari, and the people was like, why he ain't just keep leaning into the joke, making it seem like it was a throwback instead of sitting here trying to make it seem like it was something new, because realistically, you messing it up, because this supposed to have been an old picture of Moneybag Yo. Here you go, matter of fact, this is it right here.
All right, so look, my thing is, how did you meet Ari?
Man, I met a little Ari, bro, by seeing that. Look, first off, a nigga was in, goddamn it, the shot. For motherfuckers that don't know the Chicago.
Yeah.
The strip joint down that motherfucker, she came out and got them heels on you.
So that's my point. He leaning into a new story. This is supposed to be an old Moneybag Yo. If this was old, why you ask him about Ari? This is supposed to be before he even looked famous. So it was just like, of course, like I said, the picture looked old, but this was new. Obviously, this is a new joint. Whoever just took the picture, you took it on a bad phone. You ain't had no lighting. The picture came out. It looked old. The dude looked old. It looked like Moneybag Yo before the fame. Like the shirt was just everything about the picture looked old, dirty, and dingy. And then Moneybag Yo came. I was like, damn, y'all don't want take like the blog again. When we're talking about blogs, y'all just pick up any random story and run with it. Like, you create your own stories and create your own narratives and just literally run with anything. And this real life it's not even me. Y'all just making something up right now.
How would you feel if you was him?
Moneybag Yo said if you was the dude.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you get your viral moment. What you create content.
But no, I'm just saying, like, how he kind of like, damn, you don't look like the new, you look like the throwback. Like, nah, this my recent picture. Like, would you take that? Would you take that like it's like that's what I'm saying? Like, is that like a kind of slap in the face?
I mean, no, yes and no, because you're not rich, so you ain't gonna be able to look like a rich person. I mean, only bad thing is you just taking pictures without the proper lighting.
Man, that'd be fucked up. Nigga, tell me I look like a throwback.
I mean, you ain't rich. What you gonna look? I mean, what else you? I mean, I don't know what else you supposed to look like. You ain't gonna look like a millionaire because you ain't a millionaire. You can't like. I don't know. I mean, you could take it, I guess, bad if you want to, but I mean, I could just blame it on you just taking a bad picture and a bad lighting. And it's not like, I don't know what to tell you, dog. In other news and stuff people just don't care about, Bronny James is basically saying he's staying in the draft because he feel like this draft class is weak. And I'm not, if you are a sports fan, or even if you are a fan of nepotism or whatever the case may be, however you want to spend this conversation, the joke will be on the Lakers if somebody take Bronny in the first round. And the sad thing is, I think that's what's going to eventually happen.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm somebody like the Wizards or I'm any of these teams that got a first round, the Detroit Pistons. If I'm any of these teams, I may, especially if I'm Detroit, I need to sell some tickets. Dog, I'm taking Bronny.
That's a death wish.
Girl who had to watch me and my brother.
You say this a what?
For Detroit, that's a death wish.
Why you think that? Why not?
I mean, because look how many you've been in the draft all this time, and you had the worst record in the what's name, and then now you're gonna say, "Well, I'm gonna take Bronny just to sell tickets, and not even better your team."
But I ain't selling no tickets right now, nigga.
Right, because you're trash. You ain't gonna sell no tickets, even if you was. I don't think. I still think that even that team, if you bought Bronny and let's say,
and you got LeBron,
I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna be. It ain't gonna sell out like that.
Nigga, you crazy? It's LeBron James, dog. LeBron James ain't never been to a city and the game ain't sold out. Your highest tickets for your team is gonna be when LeBron James come to your city.
But it's still Detroit. I don't know. I wouldn't.
What's the difference between Detroit and Cleveland?
Cleveland is winning.
No, that's now. But what was the difference between when he first got drafted to Cleveland? Them tickets still sold out. People still bought Cleveland Cavaliers jerseys when he first went there.
But that's what I'm saying. It's an older LeBron now. I don't. Did we make fun of that guy about the $20 seats at the Detroit game when he was up in the blood nose?
It wasn't. Yeah,
it was.
It wasn't even $20. It was $12.
Oh, $12. Yeah. I don't know.
I guarantee you, what if LeBron James would have played for Detroit Pistons right now? Guess what? You won't make $12 ticket. I bet you that much. If I know for a fact my team, you got to think, and the reason why.
No, if I was somebody, like I said, a team like San Antonio, but you got 2 picks in that first round, I definitely would do it.
Yeah, I would recommend it. I wouldn't necessarily I wouldn't even play around with it. I wouldn't even keep wasting my time. But shout outs to Bronny though. They of course again, like when we talk about low hanging fruit, it's just easy top. Like we in the middle, and that's what I'm saying when I say people really just don't. We in the middle of the NBA playoffs, and people are literally showing Bronny's work. He doing the NBA Columbine. People are like pages are literally picking up him doing this vertical thing, him doing the little run, the cone things. I'm like, bro, we in the middle of the playoffs. Why are y'all even picking this up? But that again speaks to how trash the draft is. Like I seen people who that I actually like post and talk about a lot of basketball. They was like, bro, it's not even a legit top 10 picks.
The number 1 is.
That's what they said. They said this is the first year where it's not an indefinite, but that's what I'm saying. What they said it's not an indefinite number 1 pick, and then it's not even an indefinite 10. Like they don't even know who the top 10 picks will be.
But that's when I think you gotta value whether you know what you're doing.
Yeah, we gonna see. I don't necessarily.
No, because you got no. But here's my. That's what I'm saying. You. I think you just gotta value what you're doing and who you actually picking. Because not to go back to, I mean, just to stay on basketball, but it's just like Anthony Edwards. Look how Anthony Edwards is blossoming right now. But he didn't really have no hype behind him.
Still was the number 1 draft pick.
He was still the number 1 draft pick. But when you look at it and like hindsight, it's like, all right, well, then we did make the right decision to take him. And I'm just saying, look at the other people who. What's name? Golden State had the 2nd pick, and they picked Wiseman, and he in Detroit now.
Yeah, I think that's only. I think for Golden State, because I don't think Wiseman is still a bad pickup. I still think if he went to the right team, it was behind the right player or in the right system, I think it could work. Because the same thing about people was trashing in Minnesota for getting Rudy Gobert. Like, oh my God, y'all gave up all that for Rudy Gobert. Now it kind of makes sense. Like, let's be clear. Last night, the Minnesota Timberwolves didn't lose because of Anthony Edwards or Rudy Gobert. They lost because Karl Anthony Towns wet the bed. Rudy Gobert was hooping yesterday. Like Rudy Gobert was real live hooping. And you know what's so crazy? And we could get as we get off sports, I do want to talk about Mother's Day for a little bit, and then I want to talk about Deshaun and BMF, and then we can get out of here. Real quick, because the crazy thing is we just had the conversation, but it became a huge deal about Rudy Gobert going to see his kid. Because we talked about it in real time, and while we was talking about it, they was already up by damn near 30 points. So it was kind of, but Gilbert Arenas, Draymond Green, shit, Charlamagne gave them niggas donkey of the day for sitting here telling him to miss the first game. So it was just crazy how that became a story. Real quick, and then, like I said, before we get out of the basketball topic, I do want to sit here. It was, of course, if y'all follow any of the sports pages, the big argument between all the athletes, football players, NFL players, and NBA players was which one could take 30 from the other sport and play in the other sport. So it was like it started with Austin Rivers. I don't even know how people just don't like him. So that's why he kind of gonna get whatever his opinion is, people gonna always argue with it. So he was basically saying I could take 30 basketball players right now and put them in the NFL. And the NFL players, of course, the first thing was y'all too soft. There's no way in the world y'all could do that.
They can.
I mean, they know they can. It don't. Let's be clear. It was a lot of football players who took the emotion part out of it or wasn't looking for the clickbait moment And they agreed with him because they were just like, bro, basketball players are just way more athletic. Let's be for real. Like you could put somebody like Zion at linebacker, or you even if you don't want to put him at linebacker, if you feel like if you just more just off of raw talent and physical, you could put him at defense end. You could put somebody like LeBron at a tight end or whatever case may be. They was like,
just imagine somebody like KD as your wide receiver.
Yeah,
long arms.
And that was the point that Gilbert Arenas made. Gilbert Arenas like, bro, I'm 6'4", 225. I can just play wide receiver and run out of bounds.
Yeah. And I think that's what it. And that's what I even with Austin. I guess it's just a messenger who was.
Yeah, because people just don't like him.
But even I think just in general, I've seen many of athletes play basketball and then go to football and be in the NFL.
Yeah, because they wasn't good enough in basketball, so they played football.
No. If y'all don't remember, Big Jared that played for Roosevelt, he was like 7 foot. He was like, he about to be the next Shaq. He never played a lick of football. He only played 1 year of football, and he went to the NFL. And so that's what I'm saying. It's easy to convert over from basketball to football. That's what I'm saying. I can't see a football player. You saying like if we take Myles Garrett and
they use him for example.
You put them in an NBA game with actual NBA players. I still don't think he's doing what he's doing.
No, but I mean, realistically, because it's the size difference, and I think football players forget that because they looking at it just off of muscles. Yeah. But height wise, Myles Garrett will only be a point guard. He's like 6'3". Mm-hmm. So I think that's the sometimes. I mean, of course, it's just ego. It's like we talked about it before. Men with their ego, even when we talk about the Shannon Sharp and Shaq thing, it's just the ego thing. It's not nothing that we got to even kind of draw the conversation out too much longer. I do want to get into Mother's Day, but I do want to play this little commercial break before we get into Mother's Day. Oh, I messed it up. My bad. All right, hold on. I got to start over. Real quick, before I do play this little piece, I don't know if y'all have been watching the news, but it is a black bear running loose, and it got
Is it Rockville?
No, it started off in Northwest, and I think it got all the way to Arlington. When I seen the news today, it was saying that they seen the bear in Arlington, and they were trying to figure out how did it get to Arlington? Did it just swim across the Atlantic, or did it cross a bridge? Because they like, of course, it's 2024. People like, damn, if he would have got on the bridge, nobody don't got the camera footage, nobody seen it, or is he moving at nighttime when it's just super dark and nobody ain't paying attention? Like, how is he kind of moving from all the way from Northwest? And they was trying to figure out, is it the same exact bear, or is this just a coincidence that it's two black bears running loose? But some people was like, they don't think it's a coincidence, they think it's the same bear. Nigga, so a reason why I wanted to bring it up before we get into Mother's Day conversation, I wanted to say, what would you do if you seen a black bear just running?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know how I'll react. But if he's not running towards me, I'm minding my damn business.
But do you try to hurry up? Like if you see him and he don't see you, do you try to just run for cover?
No.
What you mean? No, you just gonna stay out on the sidewalk?
I don't think I'm gonna run because I forgot what bears attract to, or what are they, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't think they like noise. Because even remember that one video that went viral when they came up on the people's they was all out there videotaping them. They ended up coming up, jumping the fence or something like that. So I can't remember how they operate, but I don't know if I would just run for. I don't know. I don't think I would run for cover. I don't know. I think I probably stay still. Like I don't want them to look over it.
But let's say if you got the option though. Let's say if you got the option to sit here and say, all right, my car is maybe 2 houses down. The bear is maybe 6 houses down. I can run to my car, or you just gonna stay here? Like he ain't seen me yet. I seen him, but it ain't like we made eye contact or nothing. But I just see him coming down the street. He's 6 houses away.
Okay, but that's my question. You start running, he looking, he start chasing you. Then what?
I'm gonna be in my car. Hopefully you fast enough to get in your car. If he's 6 houses away, your car 2 houses away.
I think I ain't gonna make no sudden move. I might just stay still, wait till he walk past. I mean, keep going. Don't draw no attention to myself.
Oh, nigga, you crazy as hell. Right? I'm not even playing with my life like that, nigga. I'm running to that car as fast as possible.
All right, that motherfucker start chasing you.
I don't care, nigga. Then
maybe in front of your car. Where you going? You can run his ass over.
Yeah, what you mean? Nigga, I'm not staying out on those same street as no goddamn bear, dog. You are tripping. Don't you know how big a black bear is? No, you know what a bear can do to you if he actually get his hands and his mouth on you? Pause. Oh, nah, dog. You crazy as hell. There's no way in God's